So, I got myself a hen house here. Haven't used it for 30 years, but I got it going again last summer. These little hens give us all the eggs we need, and quite a few for the neighbors too. You can see that these chickens are not free range. That's because everything around here loves to kill a chicken. You have to keep them locked up for their own safety. I let them out on an occasional day pass, but they're pretty happy to get back here by sundown. These eggs are not organic either. I wish I could tell you that they taste way better than the store-bought variety, but they don't. If you were a French chef, you might be able to taste the difference. But I don't make any special claims for them, and I wish the people in the store wouldn't make any special claims about their eggs too. I mean, omega-3, natural, humane, free range? Free range? In Canada? In the winter? Yeah. Like where in the Eastern or Central time zones would you be able to free range a chicken during those months? I have a big livestock protection dog that's crying at the door after 15 minutes. Give me a... The doctor says my problem is tension. You're all tensed up, staring at the yield monitor and chewing your fingernails. No wonder your body hurts. No, my body hurts because Cato the ram has foot rot. Now, the treatment for foot rot is to roll him on his back and give him a shot of penicillin and then paint his toenails with copper sulfate. And now, Cato weighs 250 pounds and he's like trying to roll a grand piano. So, after Cato was finished with me, I went back to Yurtha Yoga and I learned how to breathe in sympathy with the vibration of the traffic on William Street. And Marnie, the instructor, asked me if I was willing to free myself of attachments. I had one leg wound around my head and I'm thinking about the snowblower and the wood splitter and the post hole digger on the loader tractor. Well, no, she says, you have to let go of your physical attachment. That's what it's all about. Stupid me. All this time I thought the hokey pokey was what it was all about. I'm pretty good at growing stuff. People say I can make leaves sprout on a hoe handle. People ask me what my secret is, and I say there's two: chemicals and stress. Bernice says stress isn't good for anything either. But a plant is just like you and me. We work better when we're running scared. If you want an apple to thrive, you have to herd it a little bit. When you take the pruning shears and you start snipping pieces off the trees, they all go, oh my God, we're all going to die. Then they start producing more fruit. The folks at the agriculture office tried to get me to use beneficial insects one time. They sent me a box of Chinese ladybugs. Now I have 1 billion of them. They turned out to be the worst pests in the whole orchard. They don't just sting the apples. They eat them. And when the apples are gone, they start on me. They bite. The price of peace is eternal vigilance. And the old equalizer helps too. The mailbox makes me nervous too. I never know what I'm going to find. Hey, some huffy note from Canada Post saying that the name on the mailbox isn't legible, and if I don't fix it, I don't get mail. Or the letter from the Ministry of Rural Affairs last month asking about my nutrient management program and list of all the wells on the property. Well, what they really want is for me to put diapers on my cows, but they're all going about it in a roundabout fashion. Last week they wanted an engineer's diagram of my manure management program. Bernice said, send them a drawing of a wheelbarrow. So I did, and I haven't heard back. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can't learn in any other way. A man who uses a half-ton tractor to pull a 5-ton load downhill absorbs information at about 3 times the normal rate. The body in motion tends to stay in motion until it hits a hard surface. Just because you can lift 37 times your weight if your pry bar is long enough doesn't make it a good idea.